Alright guys, so welcome back to Gamer Today. Today we're going to be talking about something in creative mode. Now I don't have this anymore because creative mode keeps getting updated, but here's an idea for a game that was actually really fun and we had a lot of fun playing it. This is called the Scorpion Deathmatch. Now this was a very cool sniping battle, but you didn't have to play it as a sniping battle. You could always do an explosive battle or anything goes battle, but as a sniping battle this was absolutely insane. Now I want you to take a look at this Scorpion. It's got a lot of vantage points. Yeah, it does, really. It's got a tail, which is absolutely the best vantage point for sniping. It also has a turret in the tail, as well as 6 risers that you could use to basically get a level and basically get a shot off as, you know, either sniping, explosives, whatever you plan to use at the base, and it's so much fun. Also, on the front of the actual Scorpion, where the mouth would be, or whatever you would call it if it was a real Scorpion, there's a whole fleet of windows. And now the windows are definitely the least effective way to actually get a shot off, but it is still a way to get a shot off, and it's not bad. It's just not as easy as the risers or the tail, but that is an insane advantage there, right? Now let's talk about the main base. So the main base has 3 turrets and a whole full staircase of risers basically going up, so you have a pretty much mid-level sniping range, and it's definitely a huge advantage. You're definitely higher than the Scorpion, which means if anyone goes on one of those risers on the outskirts, you're probably going to have an easy, you know, fair chance to get each other a shot off. They're going to have a slight lower advantage and you're going to have a slight higher advantage, and it kind of goes hand in hand. Now this is great because you can have games that are handicapped where 3 versus 1 in the Scorpion, with 2 on 2, 1v1. I think it's amazing, honestly, it really is. Now I've only had the opportunity to play 1v1 with this mode, unfortunately, because they took it out of the game way too early because of the update. So I'd have to remake this. So if you guys ever want to play it, we need to remake this. But anyway, you can see the base definitely has its fair shot as well. You know, it's got its setbacks just like the Scorpion does. It's a risk going up to the tail, but once you're in the tail, you have an extreme advantage to get that shot off, and it can be a very effective way to, you know, get some kills. And of course, you could always play non-explosives, and that makes the Scorpion even more fair and even more of an advantage. But again, it's up to you what you guys play. But try this design for yourself. Anyways, to better explain this game, I'm going to let you watch some of the clips and basically let you see some of the gameplay I had. Now keep in mind I was playing with someone who really wasn't paying attention and we were not at first having the best of experiences. So I'm going to kind of get these videos together once everyone figured out how the game was played. We were kind of discovering how this game was really going to come into play and what was going to make it fun, etc. And would this game actually work as an explosive game or free-for-all, or would it just work as a sniping battle? Obviously, as a sniping battle, this is absolutely the best way you could play. There is no better sniping challenge out there. I'm sorry, I haven't seen it. I don't think that it exists. So for sniping, I think this is by far the absolute best sniping game in creative mode to this day. Now I will say, as an explosive battle, it has its up and downs. It's a little less fair in terms of the Scorpion. Once the Scorpion's tail is gone, it feels like the level playing field is kind of gone. But you guys are going to see through this clip that you can definitely use this for a sniping battle or a free-for-all. It's just you and your friends. Of course, you could have some good times and have a little bit of fun. It's a lot of fun to just get a shot off and, you know, use all the different parts of the Scorpion. And remember, it's a Scorpion. How cool is that? And just run through this damn thing and have a lot of fun shooting at each other. And it really is, like I said, there's different vantage points. The windows are definitely the least effective way. You have to be standing to utilize the window for snipe, which gives you basically a huge open. You're out in the open at that point. You have to make sure you're moving, otherwise the base is going to shoot you down and you're going to regret being there. But anyways, it's a lot of fun. This game mode is really cool, and at the time when I was actually making this, the spawners were not working, so we had to actually just go in from the sky and come down. The spawners were completely broken at the time when I filmed all this back in the day. But yeah, this is a great mode. Hopefully you guys try it out with your friends. It does take a while to build. It took me about 3 hours to design this, and I think it's one of the best game modes I have made yet. Anyways guys, I'm going to let you watch a little bit of gameplay from this game, and hopefully you guys can get the idea of why this is actually so fun and why you should try it for yourself, because this is a crazy design, and honestly, the Scorpion Deathmatch sounds awesome, right? You can also call it the Scorpion Snipe Challenge, I don't know. But this is a lot of fun, and honestly, it's very unique, and I think it's very fun. I don't know, maybe we should make a shark next, I don't know, that'd be weird, right? It is also worth noting in this video, certain things do break apart and blow up when they're shot at with explosives, etc., and some things don't. When this creative mode first came out, it was extremely glitchy. Everything from, you know, the llamas, the chests, whatever you want to call it, would not work, the spawners would not work. working correctly, and sometimes parts of buildings would explode, and sometimes they wouldn't. Sometimes, you know, things would just not do what they were supposed to do. But creative mode these days is a little bit better. It's still a little bit buggy, still a little glitchy, but it's definitely a big step up from what it was when I filmed all this. So if you guys try this now, it's better, obviously, and play a lot better than it did back in the day. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm going to let you watch it, and you guys can see some of the gameplay. Hopefully you enjoy.
Fuck, I died.
The other upside of going to the tail when you first spawn, like right now, I have this vantage point to get that turret. Oh, you already took out the turret. Oh, God. Oh, you got me on that one. Structures need fortifying. Ah. Okay, okay, so good. Oh, I found you, I guess.